What's up, everybody? This is Whiskey in the Six. I'm Rob. Today I'm doing two whiskeys as a review. I'm doing the J.P. Wiser's Canada 2018 commemorative series. All right, that's this one, and the J.P. Wiser's seasoned oak casks. This is 19 years old. All right, both of these are limited release. I believe there's only 9,000 bottles of the seasoned oak. Not 100% sure how many bottles of the Canada 2018, but it's also limited. They'll be releasing probably a Canada version every year. And this is part of the Rare Cask series. Last year, I believe, was the Dissertation. This year, it's the seasoned oak. Like I said already, 19 years old. These have a very similar blend, all right? Majority corn whiskey in both of them with a little bit of rye. The only difference is the age. This one's about 12 years old. And like I said, this one's 19. It's bottled at 48%, whereas the Canada 2018 is bottled at 43.4%. And this one was seasoned for 48 months in casks that were air dried in Canadian weather. So the virgin casks gives it a little bit darker color. Pretty interesting stuff. It does give it a different taste. So I'm gonna taste this one first, give it a mark, then I'm gonna move on to the seasoned oak. All right, using the Whiskey in the Six glass. You guys can email me at whiskeyinthesix@gmail.com if you're interested in one of these glasses. Let me know. Okay, you can tell right away there's a lot of corn whiskey in there. Some rye, very, very minimal. Okay, it's got a nice nose. A lot of people were asking me, how would I compare this to the 15-year-old? I prefer this to the 15-year-old. And they're about the same price. They're exactly the same price. They're $50. So Canada 2018 compared to the 15-year-old, you're getting a little bit higher in ABV. This one also smells like maybe the char on the barrel is a little higher too, which is nice. Yep. Corn heavy, sweet, caramel corn, smooth. You don't have to add any water to this whatsoever. Overall, nice stuff. Just some butterscotch there. If you like your corn whiskey, you're gonna like this one for sure. After trying this a few times, I've waffled with the mark a little bit. I think this comes in at around the B+, like a high B+, maybe a 79. Good stuff. Would I buy it again for $50? I'm not 100% sure, but I would definitely want one bottle to try. And if you're collecting the J.P. Wiser's editions, this one's a good one to collect because, like I said, they're gonna be limited every year and you can have a nice collection when you're done. So that's this one, B+. Let's move on to the seasoned oak. 48%, but you do not smell that. Super smooth on the nose. I've tried this one with water, without water, just to kind of play with it a little bit. And I've also waffled with this one when it comes to mark. When I tried it at Spirit of Toronto, I tried it against a bunch of different whiskeys. I really, 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 really loved it. I still like it a lot. My first experience with it was incredible though. It's kind of diminished a touch, but not much. Believe it or not, the seasoned oak is actually smoother on the nose than the 2018. And that's not to say that this is high in alcohol on the nose, but it's very nice. the palate, it's more refined. You get a little bit more rye. I think there's like only like 3% rye in this. The rest is corn. It's smoother, it's tastier, it's a little bit more viscous. This one benefits from being opened up a little bit. So take it down to about this level and let it sit for a couple weeks and you'll get a better experience with it for sure. This is $100. Would I buy this again? Maybe, maybe not. But I'm really excited that I have it. And I will share this because I know a few people that are really going to enjoy this one. It's improved since the last time I tried it. Still doesn't have that like incredible flavor that it did the first time I tried it. So there's a bit of a balance. If I weigh those together, probably give that an A in the 85, 86 range. All right, so let's say 86. I think this is an 86. 19-year-old Canadian whiskey for $100. Can't get a lot of 19-year-old whiskey for anything less than $180 in Ontario. So it is Canadian, and Canadian whiskey tends to be a little bit cheaper. But I think that's a good buy. I think if you haven't tried it and you're into JP Wiser's and you really like Canadian whiskey, you're gonna notice the difference in the seasoned oak than you will in some of the other expressions. I like both of these better than I like the 18-year-old and the 15-year-old. So that can help you when it comes to justifying your money. This one is a lot better in my opinion than the 18-year-old. So I would definitely go with this one over the 18 if you have the choice, and it's probably about a $20 difference in cost, but worth it in my opinion. I recommend both of these, especially if you're looking to collect, because they're both rare, right? They're both limited. Again, the Canada 2018 is a B+, and the seasoned oak is an A. All right? Cheers, guys.